Assalamualaikum everybody, this is my 87th algorithm video. This question I have taken from Geeks for Geeks. We are given an unsorted array. We need to find two numbers. One number in this list is missing and it is named as A. The second number that is required from us, it occurs twice in this list. So we need to return a list of length 2. The first number in that list would be the repeating number B and the second number A would be the missing number. So the first question is 2, 2. So first let me explain to you the pseudocode. Now I'm going to be explaining to you the pseudocode. So basically we are given the question, we have a list of list numbers. It contains two numbers 2, 2 and we have a blank dictionary, right? We are going to be making use of the for loop for number in list numbers. So we know that a dictionary comes in key value pairs, right? So in the if condition we say if number in dict, if the number is present in dictionary, presently the dictionary is empty, right? So we say if the number is present in dictionary, we say dict number is equal to dict number plus 1. Now what do I mean by this? Dict number is the value of that key. Again, dict number is the value of the key. If we write the key along with the dictionary, we get the associated value or the frequency of how many times that number has occurred. Okay. So presently the dictionary is empty. So we would go into the elif condition. If the number is not present in the dictionary, right, what we do, dict number is equal to 1. We say the value or that frequency of that key, it should initialized be by 1, right? So, and if it is already present in the dictionary, we increment that frequency by 1. So what happens in the first iteration? This is going to be a first iteration. We start the for loop for number in list number. What is the first number that we get from the list number? It is this 2. This 2 comes in. It checks if the number is in dictionary. The dictionary is blank, so it ignores the if condition. Then it goes into the elif condition. The number is not in dictionary. So what does it do? It initializes the frequency of that key as 1. So dict number, which is number is the key, and when we write key along with the dictionary, the value becomes 1, the frequency becomes 1. So dictionary becomes 2:1. 2 is the key and 1 is the value. So the first iteration of the for loop is done. Then we go to the second iteration. We check for this number. For number in list number, the number is this number 2. If number is in dictionary, yes, this number is in dictionary. So we ignore this elif condition. We go in this if condition. What do? We find the value of that number. The value of that number is 1. So 1 plus 1. So the new value would be 2. The new value of the key 2 would be 2. So our dictionary becomes, the key is 2 and the value associated with that key becomes also 2. Now, for the next part, we are going to be making use of the for loop, right? So for I in range of 1, maximum number plus 1. So what is the maximum number? The maximum number of this list is 2. So for I in range 1, 2 plus 1, since we want to include the last number in our for loop, we would do plus 1. Okay. Our dictionary is 2:2. Now if I in dictionary, we would do dict along with I. When we write key along with the dictionary, we get the value, right? If the I is in dictionary, then we further again check the condition. If the value of that key is it 2, then we have found our repeating number. However, if I is not present in the dictionary, then it goes into the else condition, and since it is not present, since that key is not present, that would be a missing number. So let's start our for loop. In our first iteration, the first I that we would get is 1. Since I is not in dictionary, that is I is 1, I is not in dictionary, I is 2. We do not have 1. We do not have 1 as key. So it goes into the else condition. And since it goes into the else condition, it updates the missing number as 1. In our second iteration of the for loop, we get 2. And since I, which is 2, is in dictionary, the key is 2 and I is also 2, it is present. It further checks if the value associated with the 2 number, is it 2? Yes, it is 2. So the repeating number becomes 2. So we have found a list. The first repeating number is 2 and the missing number is 1. So this is my pseudocode. Now let's do the coding. Okay, so this is our first question. List numbers 2, 2. First we would find out the maximum number. We would use the max function and pass in the list numbers and print the maximum number. So our maximum number in this case is 2. So next I would make a blank dictionary. Dict required number is equal to a blank dictionary. Then I would make use of a for loop. For number in list numbers, if the number is in dict required numbers, we would do dict required numbers, number is equal to dict required number plus 1. Else you do dict required numbers, number is equal to 1. Now once the for loop is completed, I would print the dict required number. So our dictionary is 2, 2:2 as and this is the correct result as I had shown you in the pseudocode. The key is 2 and the value associated with that key is 2. Now I would make another for loop. For I in range 1, maximum number that we have found plus 1. If I in dict required number, then we say if dict required number I is equal to 2, I forgot to make some variables, repeated numbers is equal to -1, indicating that at the start of the code we have not yet found out our repeated number, and the missing number I would also initialize it as -1. So if we have found out that the value associated with that key is 2, then I would change the value associated of the repeated number as I. Else I would say missing number is equal to I. I would then make a blank, I would make a print, sorry, I forgot to make a blank list, required list, then I would do required list dot append repeated number, and then required list dot append missing number. I would print the required list. So yes, this is the repeated number and this is the missing number. Now if I change the question to 1, 3, 3. So 3 is the repeating number because it has occurred twice, and 2 is the missing number. I hope you liked my video. Please share, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.